Alright guys, this is rohquadruple23 with my Breaking Point predictions, WWE Breaking Point live this Sunday. Just a quick explanation as to the username of this profile. There are four of us, four avid wrestling fans, and we've been watching ROH Styles 23, and we've been influenced and honoured by this guy so much recently with his great in-depth knowledge that we have decided to try and follow in his footsteps. So this video is dedicated to him. For all you guys that slag him, it's just very, very sad indeed behaviour. Give the guy a break. The guy's an absolute legend. So ROH Styles 23, what a guy. That explains username. Now, Breaking Point this Sunday is actually, John Morrison v Dolph Ziggler has been taken away, which I thought was going to be a pretty decent match. I think Morrison, definitely ready for the main event on SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler, I've got a lot of time for that guy. I think he's, really on the up. I thought he was going to actually win the Intercontinental Championship at this pay-per-view, but Rey Mysterio getting suspended, messed up, and now the whole match has been cancelled. So, while that's a negative for the, losing that match, it might give more time to other matches to compensate for this. So the first match I'm going to start with is the ECW Championship match, which is Christian defending his title against William Regal. Now, the last pay-per-view, this was the same match again, and it lasted about 8 seconds. That, obviously, can't judge on how well they did in 8 seconds. I think with the cancellation of the Ziggler Morrison match, they won't pull a similar thing again. It'll be a longer match. Christian's definitely going to win. They're not going to give William Regal the title. Vladimir Kozlov and Ezekiel Jackson will be at ringside, and will probably get involved throughout the match. Just some heel tactics. But yeah, Christian will definitely win the match, and that will lead nicely into a feud with him, and probably Ezekiel Jackson next to beat him, and then finally Vladimir Kozlov. I think that at the end of this match, I think Jackson and Kozlov will actually attack William Regal. I've got a funny feeling that's going to happen. He's going to be kicked out of the group, and it'll just be the two of them going forward to feud with Christian. The next match I'm going to talk about is Kane v the Great Khali in a Singapore Kane match. I mean, obviously this is just a total time filler. It's a way nobody wants to see this. Kane is awful these days, really. I mean, since he lost his mask, the guy's been just a bit part player, really. Khali, I mean, not a lot can be said about him that's not already been covered by other people. Guy's a terrible, atrocious man in the ring. Even adding a Singapore Kane match, might add a little bit of interest. Probably might save, make the match better than it would be with two matches of wrestling, but no chance. It's going to be poor. Hopefully it's over quickly, and I think that the Great Khali will win this match. Next up is the unified tag team match with Big Show and Chris Jericho, against MVP and Mark Henry. Now, I think this could be a decent match. I think Jericho, really is I've got a lot of time for Chris Jericho. He's great on the mic. Unhappy with his character at the moment. It seems to have turned into a bit of a brown nose. Totally sucking up to the Big Show. I prefer him when he, just hated everyone. And Big Show's okay. I mean, they're both good. Good as the champions together. I don't think Mark Henry and MVP will beat them. Mark Henry is a face. That doesn't work for me. I think the WWE tag team division is just so poor right now that they're throwing two singles guys, any two they can, together. There's no real chemistry at the moment. Just two singles guys thrown together. It'd be a lot better, to give the belts to guys like the Hart Dynasty or something like that, actual proper tag team, and but as I say, the tag team division is so poor, it wouldn't be much of a boost to them. You know, the belts have no credibility at the moment. Next is a submissions count anywhere match with DX and Legacy. Well, this is, you know, an easy one to predict. You know, this whole pay-per-view is actually pretty easy to predict, I think. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. But, you know, DX and Legacy, I mean, Triple H and Shawn Michaels practically run the business, you know. This thing I can count on, you know, one hand the amount of matches Triple H loses to young upcoming superstars in the business, and same with Shawn Michaels. If Legacy win this match, then I'm a donut, to be honest. It's never ever gonna happen. It'll be close, you know, the crowd, they'll think Legacy are gonna win, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels are not gonna tap to Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. Which is a shame, because Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes, you know, are both actually really good. I think Ted DiBiase is better. He'll go further in the business, you know, possibly main event potential in him. He's great in the ring. He's, you know, pretty good on. Room for improvement on the mic, but yeah, he's fine. Cody Rhodes is terrible on the mic. He's a lisp and everything. I mean, he'll always be a mid-carder, you know, kind of guy. He'll never amount to anything more than that. But he's good, you know. Fact is, they will not lose to Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I know the Legacy beat Triple H on his own in a handicap match a couple of weeks ago, but never ever going to happen again. Didn't happen at the last one, it won't happen again. If you remember the Spirit Squad, they were four, I'm not going to include Mitch in that, but yeah, 4 good guys, and you know, DX come and bury the 5 of them, and I think one of them's left in WWE. That's Nikki, who's now Dolph Ziggler, I believe. So yeah, never ever going to happen, that one. DX win all the way.